Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I'm Debbie. Today we're reading for Monday through Thursday, January 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now, when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from Inspirational Wisdom from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo, and I use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction. This is going to be on all the videos. So if you come in for your specific sign, or if you cross-watch and you see this, it's the same for the beginning, just for the beginning. But what I will do is I will put down there in the descriptions the timestamp for when you can just jump over the introduction and go straight to your video. All right. Now, the other thing I will be doing is in this introduction, I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Basically, what I do with this is I am just reading for what's going on in the world. What is the world's energies like right now? Anything we need to be watching out for. So I kind of feel it's an important piece, but that's for you to decide. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Holy Spirit, Source, and just say, what do you need? What do you need to say? What is needed to be said? Like I said, general reading, take what you like, leave the rest. May or may not resonate. Couple of things. We do have the Chinese New Year, or, the starting on January 22nd. It is the year of the rabbit, or in some of the Asian cultures, the year of the cat. Very similar, or if not the same, characteristics. Now, what I was reading, and I posted it, that it actually starts, that piece of the year actually will start, I think it was February 4th, but I put that into my, under our Just Community page. So that was a couple of days ago. So you might want to take a look at that. So we do have the new moon on the 21st, this happening on the 22nd. It's still not changed over what the year is all about, but it's still new opportunities, new possibilities also. Now on the 22nd, 23rd, we also have Uranus going from retrograde to direct. So right now it's in a very slow-mo motion. Retrogrades the planets don't actually go backwards, and I loved this from one of our subscribers, commented that the world just wobbles a little bit, so it gives us a new and fresh perspective. So it is going direct. All the planets will then be direct. Like I said, Uranus is going a little bit slow motion right now, so the expect the unexpected energies are intense. We had Mercury just go direct also, so there's a little bit of a shadow that goes beyond. So we have a little bit of that shadow, and Mars, what was it, earlier, it went direct also. So we have all the planets going direct. The thing about it, when I talk about direct, is it's more a case that these planets will do what they do. However, the environment is changing around them. I told you that Saturn will be going into Pisces. Pisces is the last season of the astrological year. So in Pisces, we've been going through the age of Pisces for the last 2,000 years. That's about religion and business government. And, I call it the business of religion, the rules and regulations. Pisces is a very deep, introverted energy. So it does have a lot of dreams and fantasies, but there's another part of it that does have this rules and regulations. However, we have Saturn, which is the father of rules and regulations, going into Pisces. So I'm looking at some major cleanup energies for the next whatever it goes, 2 years, 23 months, 24 months, and that will start in March. And then of course, I've been talking about how Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and it's all since 2008, for 3 months, again in March, will be going into Aquarius. Aquarius has thoughts, has, is friendships, is about the people, is about new ideas. So, this is, when Pluto was in Capricorn, there was a moment about was it a year ago? Year ago? Was it 2 years? Year ago, 2 years, whatever, that Pluto and Capricorn was in the direct position, or the same position it was in 1776, which was part of that Revolutionary War energy. So as we go into Pluto going into Aquarius, there's the rebuild, there's the new ideas, there's the possibilities, but it only goes there for 3 months. But like I'm saying, all these planets are going direct. Uranus does the back and forth, goes direct once a year, goes, retro, it does this at least once a year. Mercury does it 3 to 4 times, Mars every 26 months. The thing is about it is when these change, or when our perspectives of these planets change, things look different. But remember, they can be doing the same thing, but their environment changes. Okay, so they're doing it in a new environment. So even if they've been doing it, Mercury, like I said, 3 to 4 times a year, now their environment is changing. So it is all new, fresher energy too. So I told you 22nd, 23rd, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. Uranus goes direct. The 25th, we have Aquarius sextiling with Jupiter, which is in Aries. That is a positive energy. So that'd be the 24th, 25th. And then on the 26th, 27th, Venus enters Pisces. So we got, Venus is about emotional relationships. Again, we have that dreamy energy around us of Pisces. But then remember, Pisces can be strict too. Pisces can be, this is the way it needs to be done. But Pisces is also the great manifester. So it could be a time to manifest. When Venus goes into Pisces, it could be a time to manifest that relationship you're looking for. All right, so here we go. 2 cards popped out of the desk. This is, and I'm not sure, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's these two, but this way, but we'll see. We will see what we will see here. Let's see what else we might have with the Weight Rider deck here. And do this. Oops. Anytime that there is a shift in moon, remember new moon is about all the possibilities. It's new seasons. During Aquarius season, we will have the Leo full moon. I believe too that this new moon is a super moon, so it's a very close. The moon is closer in the orbit to the Earth than before. Anyway, so let's see what we've got here. For our third card, what's going on, higher power? What's going on in the world? Okay, first card is balance. Balance. So now, we have basically in the tarot, and I tell people if you watch me long enough, I explain the cards, and you'd be able to read your own cards. Maybe not with the intuition, but the intuition will come. But if you watch me, because I give the explanation. So this is Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy is earth energy, money energy. It is associated with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Now, we still have Mercury is still in Capricorn. Uranus is going direct in Taurus. Now, Virgo's just kind of chilling out a little bit right over there. And I think Virgo energy, if you have any Virgo in your natal chart, I think that's kind of like, well, we get to business, but keep your eyes off of me. Anyway, we've got a 2. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. It's coming together. You can see that he is, I'm not quite sure if he's necessarily juggling or if he's just trying to keep things in motion. But there is this money energy, money, job, career, could be home. There is this money energy that's just being I'm kind of getting this, pay Peter to, or rob Peter to pay Paul. Just have to kind of keep things in balance, not necessarily as exciting as I want it to be, but there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of tension with this energy. However, if you think of this as a rubber band, nothing is being really pulled on this. It's just kind of waving around. It's a little bit unbalanced. He's standing on one foot. The waves are there, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelming stress, if you're feeling that there's a lot of stress with the money situation, which I'm not going to say there isn't, do not let it overwhelm you. Keep your eye, here. Now, I think that about a week ago, when one of my introductions, I said, watch the money. This is a balance energy. This is trying to balance the energies, balance the money. In some ways, he's doing a little bit of a juggling act, again, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But at the same time, it's not, I just feel like he's not out of control at this moment. So even though it may feel out of control, it's really not out of control. It's just the anxiety that appears or that comes through with this. Okay, so let's go on. Next card. So here we have the wand energy. Like I said, there's 4 energies. There is earth, there is fire. Now, fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, determined. Remember, we have Jupiter in Aries right now, and Jupiter wants to provide. Jupiter wants good things, and Aries is about action and action steps. Let's get this moving. Leo, like I said, we do have, I think it's the 4th or 5th of February, we have that full moon. So Leo energy will be starting to get stronger, passionate, burning, determined, very, very committed. So the court cards have dual energies. This one, the page has the earth as the underlying energy. The knight has the fire as the underlying energy. Wands is fire. So this is fire energy. This is moving forward energy. This is not, this is like, okay, I've got my plan. Don't stop me. This is not being contained. Okay? It's not like the air energy when you see the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of like, I don't give a darn anymore. I'm just going to go do it. The Knight of Wands, the fire energy, does have a bit of a plan, is going into action, is making, it's a very calculated risk, and is not really taking a no for an answer. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. Now we have the Page of Wands. So we have the money and we have the fire. We have the earth and we have the compulsion, I have to do this, I have to do this. So here the Page of Wands is a combination of both. Underlying is that earth, overlying is that fire. So the page generally is a messenger. So you might be here, the world, there might be some news about money and struggles, and yet do not be worried or afraid type of thing. But the page, so there is that underlying of the earth, money, job, career type of stuff. But you've also got that commitment, that passion, that I really want to make some changes. So there's something happening between the money and the fire, something between the stability and the the commitment. So the page wants to get started, wants to make some changes, wants to go forward. Generally, the page is usually about has a connection with a new job, a new career, a new way of making money, a new path in that earth energy. And then the Wands is passionate. The Wands just says, yes, this is what I want going on. So there's a little bit of this balancing, this juggling of this money energy. It does have some choices with us too. Do I do this? Do I not do this? So we have this, this up and down type of feeling, but it really kind of puts the world in gear and kind of says, no, I'm not necessarily liking where I'm at. We need to make some changes. We need to be passionate. We need to, we need it, and we need it kind of now. Okay, whatever that meant. Like I said, I have learned to, or I still am learning to just deliver what comes through and not try to make too much sense of it. So let's see what we've got with the Colette Baron read. What we have here. Please, please, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You don't know how much that really helps. It just, I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube, but it's just not necessarily working out the way I would like this to work out. Okay, let's see what we have here. Here we go. Higher power, what else would you like to say? What's going on in the world? What is going on in the world? Now remember, anything reversed is usually strong energy. That's how I read the cards. Here we go. Okay, now we have the Queen of Water. So the Queen stands in her royalty. The Queen is, is somebody who you do not take advantage of. The Queen is somebody who makes a lot of rules. She does it with her heart, but she also does it with her thoughts and her mind. Now, water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Remember, I was saying that Venus will be going into, did I say it was Pisces? Yes. Oh, no. Was it Pisces? Let me go back and check that a second. Was it Pisces that Venus is going into? Yes, Venus is entering into Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional energy with that. There's a lot of loving energy. There's a lot of, clearing out of clearing the rules in a relationship energy. So the Queen's energy underlying is water. So here we have fire, fire, and here we have water, water. She is very intuitive, very loving, very caring energy. She does get a little stressed out with what's going around because sometimes she doesn't necessarily feel as she's in control, and she's a queen. She should feel in control. But this queen is always a little bit on that shakier side. Well, I'm saying for right now, this queen feels a little bit of the shakiness, feels a lot of that emotion, but also knows that with love, anything and all things are possible. So we've got interesting energy. We have a lot of earth energy. We have earth energy. We have a lot of fire energy. And now we have that water energy. The only energy that we did not talk about is our sword energy. And that is also our air energy. And that is our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, Libra's kind of taking a little bit of a break too. Don't worry. They'll soon be in the game again. And also Venus does have a good association with Libra too. So anyway, air energy is your thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, also hearing news. And we do have Saturn still in Aquarius, and we still have Mars still in Gemini. So interesting times. But remember, we're changing. It's all, these things may happen very scheduled, but the other the environmental, the scenery changes. It changes, but it's all in a different, it's changing again. It's changing. And I do feel, like I said, with Saturn going into Pisces, I feel there's going to be a lot of cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleanup, especially in the business of religion and government. Okay, so again, please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It really helps. I do appreciate you doing that. And right now, we will start your videos. Oh, if you're just watching the introduction, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Scorpios, and how are you? Oh my goodness, I feel like this is a time, now is it for this week or coming into just Aquarius or coming into Pisces or even this March thing? I feel like you're being seen. And that's really important. It's important to be seen for who you are. So many times, good, bad, whatever, indifferent energies can be overlooked. I feel like this is a time for you to, you're being seen. You're being seen, and things are, you're being seen. You're being seen for who you are. Okay, let's see. 2 cards have fallen. Let's see what else we have. Higher power. What else do you have for our Scorpios? You're being seen, and that just keeps moving over and over. And I'm trying to grab onto anything else for what? You're being seen for who you are. You're being seen for who you are. You're being acknowledged. Okay. Now that could be, and again, this is mine now. This could be at work. It could, I mean, it's a really deep energy that you want, one thing I would suggest is, what is it that you want them to see? Anyway, so, okay, these two are reversed. Let's see what we have for Scorpios. First card is, now we have the King of Gabriel. So the King is a court card. Two energies on this case. The King's underlying energy is air. That's our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. And we've talked enough about Aquarius and Gemini. Gabriel is our fire energy, and that is our Aries and our Leo and Sagittarius. And we do have Aries with Jupiter in Aries. Yes, it's a big deal because Jupiter in Aries is an action energy. It's like, Jupiter wants good stuff, wants things, to be in a better place, and Aries just wants to get it done. It has been, it has transitioned from Pisces back in, what was that, November, where a lot of your dreams and your thoughts and your wishes were just kind of being kind of a nebulous type of, oh, what is it that I want to do? It wasn't really concrete. So now now that Jupiter's in Aries, we do have a full moon coming up in February that will be in Leo, passionate, burning, determined fire energy. So we have this fire energy. We have this purposeful energy. We've transitioned from a time of just kind of thinking about things to actually doing and actually being bigger than life. So the king, the king is royalty. The king steps up to the plate. This king is somebody that is guards. The king can be very selfish. The king can be very giving, but the king is very entitled also. Part of that entitlement has been given to the king, and part of that he has earned and he has grabbed onto. So we have this king, and we have this fire. We have this thought processes from that air energy that really thinks things through, but then the fire energy is this energy that just wants to get things done. And again, what I've talked about, Aries and Leo. So it wants to get things done, but the King of Gabriel isn't necessarily getting down into the details. The King of Gabriel looks at everything, has a very wide scope, okay? So he's looking at the past, so he's learning from some of the past, even though he doesn't necessarily want to acknowledge part of that. But he does learn from part of that. He's learning from his present, and he's trying to take all of this and project and kind of get a calculation on what that future is. So this is a week for you to kind of encompass encompass the things you've learned and look at the possibilities or what you want for this future. So there is a planning energy, and there is, King of Gabriel always has a anything is possible energy too. So generous, inspirational, dramatic, but driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So there's a lot. This king for you right now has a lot to unpack right now. So let's see what we've got here. This is the 7 of Gabriel. So the 7 is a divine number, divine umbrella, divine energy, divine interference, divine intervention. Gabriel again is this fire energy. So it's it's really stepping up to the plate and just kind of going after what you want, but it's not backing down either. There's a sense of major confidence with this. The odds may not be in your favor. But this King of Gabriel is very crafty, is very strategic, and the 7 has you on in many ways a divine path. Okay, so this is in the 7 of rods or wands. This would be that one person that's up on the hill and keeping the other 6 from coming up. Okay. This is that king of the hill. This is the king of the hill. Okay, so stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Again, I feel like this is a time for you to really be seen. Okay, let's see what this last card is. Reversed again is the Ace of Michael. So we have a 1. So we have a 7-1-1-7. One is a new beginning, new start. Michael is that air energy that we were talking about, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's new thoughts, new possibilities. Oh, this is this is a wonderful way, okay, I will do this. Let's do this. The Ace of Swords is not without its challenges. So you have to believe in what you're doing. You have to, again, look at that big picture. You have to, not necessarily, I'm not going to tell you not to think that there will be no small details, because there will be details, and you may have to look at them a little bit, but keep your eyes beyond those details. So there is a sense of, again, there's a sense of you being seen, you stepping up. There is this king of the hill vibe going on here. This has new thoughts, new processes, new plans. It's a new pathway in many ways. Anyway, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So there's challenges here. It's not that this is without challenges, but you've got the confidence, you've got the the backing that you've got. Like I said, you're being seen. You're being seen. Okay, for who you are. Anyway, let's see. Guardian angels, can you? Okay, yeah, you can. All right. So here we have the moon energy. We have the moon. We have an 18. We have a 1, new beginning, 10, transition. 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. 1 plus 8 is a 9. 9 is, let's wrap it up, you've got everything you need. In the major arcana, this is the moon. This is about intuition and insight. And, there's a lot of strength coming. There's a lot of things. It's kind of like, a lot of things being dug up. Especially when when Saturn goes into Pisces, there's going to be a lot of things that are being revealed. Now, the moon is one of those cards that, the moon is one of those, well, it's basically, you only see one side, no matter what phase it's in, and it's in the new moon, on that, 21st, 22nd, it's in the new moon, and, so we're only seeing a little sliver, but it's always the same side. There is things hidden on the other side. We don't know what's going on back there. So it's kind of like trusting your intuition. You may not necessarily see your path. You need that confidence. You need that confidence to be that king of the hill. And, trust where you're being led. Okay? Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Okay. Interesting with that. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have with angels and fairies. Inspirational wisdom. Here we go. Yeah. For our Scorpios. What do we have for our Scorpios? Scorpio energy. Scorpios. Okay. I give you star dreams. Ooh, have we seen this one? Feel blessed and know that the troubles that have followed you are now far behind. Star dreams. Oh, I like star dreams. That's a good card. Okay, let's see. Crystal or energy for our Scorpios. Yeah, you're being seen, you're being acknowledged, you're being seen for who you are. There's big king of the hill energy here. New thoughts, new kind of guidance. So let's see. Okay. What crystal or energy? Rhodochrosite. This popped up on one of the other readings. I don't know where, but that's one of the why I say go and take a look at your natal chart, and if you see this, it may mean something. Anyway, service, contentment, healing emotional wounds, renewal of passion. Okay. My Scorpio, this week seems very big. So let's see if it is. Okay, please take that time, that moment to do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. You help me out so much, and I'm asking for your help, so thank you. As always, though, my Scorpios, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.